Something unforgettable is about to happen in Outlander Season 8, and the closer we get to the final chapter, the more intense everything feels. Fans are excited, scared, confused, and hopeful all at once. And there is a powerful reason behind that. The show is ending before Diana Gabaldon releases the final book. That means the series cannot follow the original ending, and we are heading toward a completely different conclusion. Both the showrunner and the author have confirmed this. So now we have two endings coming our way. Two different futures for Claire and Jamie. It makes every clue feel important, every line feel meaningful, and every mystery feel heavier than ever. One of the biggest reasons fans are desperate for Season 8 is because it might finally answer a question that has been haunting the story for more than 3 decades. The ghost in the window. That single moment in Season 1 where Jamie appears outside Claire's home in the future. That tiny scene changed everything. It created a mystery so deep and so emotional that fans have carried it for years. Season 8 might finally reveal the truth, but with every possibility comes fear that the explanation may not live up to the weight of the moment. Outlander started with magic and destiny, so the answer cannot be small. It needs to feel powerful enough to close the loop on a love story that has survived war, death, time, and impossible choices. The cast spoke at San Diego Comic-Con, and their words added even more emotion to the build-up. It felt like a farewell, a final gathering before the end. Richard Rankin, Sophie Skelton, and Sam Heughan shared memories from the past seasons, but Sam's words stood out the most. He spoke about Jamie's vulnerability, about how deeply that part of the character stayed with him. Jamie has always been strong, brave, and protective, but some of his most unforgettable moments came when he was completely broken. That emotional side is what made fans fall in love with him from the beginning. But some saying that Jamie will be even more vulnerable in Season 8 is no small statement. It suggests that something heavy, something painful, or something life-changing is coming. We have already seen how far Jamie can fall when Claire is in danger. One of the strongest examples was in Season 7 when Claire was shot during the aftermath of the Battle of Monmouth. Jamie completely unraveled. His fear poured out of him in a raw, heartbreaking way. You could hear the pain in his voice and see the terror in his eyes. It was one of Sam Heughan's strongest performances. So when he says Season 8 will take Jamie's vulnerability even further, it makes fans nervous in the best and worst way. It raises the emotional stakes of the final season. Then there is the storyline that keeps every fan on edge. Jamie's supposed death at the Battle of King's Mountain. In one of Frank Randall's historical writings, Jamie is recorded as dying in that battle. Brianna even brings the document back from the future. The Season 8 trailer gives us a glimpse of this moment, and it opens up a storm of theories. If the show follows that prediction, then Jamie's end might already be written. But the books tell a different version, and Claire ends up saving him. The twist here is that Gabaldon's final book, which will reveal the true ending, is not out yet. So the show has complete freedom to choose its own path. That is scary because the direction is unpredictable, but it is also exciting because anything can happen. Even book readers are in the dark, and then we return to the most famous mystery, Jamie's ghost. That scene shaped the entire emotional tone of Outlander. It made viewers believe that Claire and Jamie were connected across time long before they even met. But if they are meant to spend their lives together in the past, then why does Jamie appear hundreds of years later? What tragedy leads to that moment? Does he die too early? Does Claire travel back again? Is his spirit trapped between two worlds? Fans have asked these questions for decades. There are theories about Jamie being able to project his spirit or consciousness through dreams. The books mention that his grandchildren felt his presence. In some interpretations, Jamie has a rare spiritual sensitivity that allows him to appear in visions. But while this could technically explain the ghost scene, many fans agree that a dream explanation feels too simple, too ordinary for a mystery built over years. The ghost deserves something meaningful, something symbolic, something that ties destiny, love, loss, and time into one emotional moment. Outlander began with that magical feeling. It made the story feel bigger than time travel. It felt like fate was pulling two people toward each other from different centuries. But as the series moved forward, More plot lines became scientific, more explanations became practical, and the original magic faded a little. Season 8 is the perfect chance to bring back that sense of wonder. Jamie's ghost is not just a plot point. It is a symbol of love that refuses to disappear, even when worlds shift and centuries pass. One possible direction is tied to the Battle of King's Mountain. In the books, Jamie nearly dies there, and Claire brings him back. If the show chooses to expand that event, they could use his near-death moment to explain the ghost. Imagine Jamie's spirit drifting during that moment, reaching out across time, finding Claire in the future before being pulled back. That would give the ghost scene meaning without taking away the emotional or mystical power. It would give fans closure and restore the magic from the early seasons. But again, nothing is certain. The show can choose any path. What makes the final season even more intense is that each storyline is connected to something emotional. Jamie's fate, Claire's loss, the ghost mystery, the historical predictions, the separation between the show ending and the book ending, and the fear of losing characters fans have spent years loving. Outlander has always balanced tragedy and hope. But Season 8 feels heavier because everything is leading to a final choice as the series approaches its end. There is a powerful mix of excitement and sadness among the fans. Everyone wants answers, but no one is ready to say goodbye. Claire and Jamie have become one of television's most iconic couples. Their journey has been filled with heartbreak, love, loss, and destiny. The idea that it is all coming to an end makes the final season even more emotional. Every theory feels meaningful because fans want a conclusion that honors their story. Season 8 holds the chance to deliver a powerful and poetic ending. If the writers choose to embrace the magic, the mystery, and the emotional weight, the ending could become one of the most unforgettable finales in television. But if they choose a simpler path, fans fear the mystery may fall flat. The hope is that they will honor the world they built, the magic they introduced, and the love story that became bigger than time itself. As we wait for the final season, the air is filled with tension and hope. Everyone wants closure. Everyone wants the ghost explained. And everyone wants Jamie and Claire's story to end in a way that feels right. Whether the ending is heartbreaking or beautiful, emotional or shocking, one thing is certain. Outlander Season 8 will be one of the most talked about finales ever. And the truth behind Claire's loss, Jamie's future, and the ghost in the window will finally be revealed.